Halo 4. Is it any good? I have never even seen a screenshot of this game before, and I don't remember people talking about it back then. It would be the last Halo game for the Xbox 360 and the first new one in the series made by another company. We had the departure of Bungie, the original developers of the first trilogy, and the rise of 343 Industries, a company created to make Halo games. They had a complicated mission in their hand, as the original trilogy closed Master Chief's story, as well as the conflict between the Covenant and the human race. Personally, I was really interested in how the series would proceed. After a very pleasant experience that changed my perspective over Halo, where could 343 Industries take the series? By ending the Covenant saga, they had a universe of possibilities to take the franchise, and I was really looking forward to what they could achieve. So, about the game. By the end of Halo 3, Master Chief and Cortana are left stranded on a Forerunner ship called around.to. The Chief goes to a cryogenic sleep, while Cortana takes care of him and the ship. 4 years later, Cortana sees herself waking Master Chief up once again, as their ship is being attacked. The attackers are a new faction of the Covenant, and some new mechanical enemies called Promethean Knights. While fighting through the enemies, Cortana starts to malfunction. She reveals she is going through the rampancy, which is the ending of an AI life cycle in the Halo universe. With 8 years activated, Cortana is already past 1 year of the expected lifetime of a normal AI. They also get in contact with a human spaceship called UNSC Infinity, which detected the SOS signal of their spaceship. And a new threat, the Forerunner Didact, is freed from his imprisonment, moving forward with its plan to destroy humanity. Now, Master Chief has to stop Didact, find the Infinity ship, and take Cortana back to Earth to her creator, in a desperate attempt to keep her alive. As soon as I started Halo 4, I noticed how similar it was to Metroid Prime. It wasn't because of the visor always in front of us, with all UI elements visible as if we were wearing Master Chief's helmet. It was also something about how the Chief moved, the heaviness of the controls and how shooting the weapons felt. I later discovered that several people who worked on Prime also worked in this game, and it is very noticeable. For me, it was a good surprise as I love the Metroid series, but as soon as the first enemy appeared, I felt instantly let down by this game. The first alien who attacks Master Chief is a Sangheili, the same alien race as the Arbiter. With the expectations of a new trilogy made by a different company, freed from the original creators, I was really hoping I would get something completely new. Not that they were bad enemies, the AI felt a lot more improved than in the previous games, but knowing we would be fighting the same guys as in the original trilogy just bummed me down. To make it worse, they made them speak some weird alien language, which completely pulled out one of the best things about the previous games. Hearing a grunt scream, "It's the demon!" or "He was my best friend!" was some of the funniest moments, now lost to generic alien gibberish.
Run for your lives! My buddy's gone! That's the last of them.
But yes, we got new enemies and I really liked them. The Prometheans, mechanical soldiers from the Forerunners, are a good variation when compared to the Covenant. There are some that look like dogs, going over the walls and shooting at us. Others summon flying robots that attack us and revive their masters. Some of them even teleport all over the place. The new weapons let me down once again. As cool as they look, they are all just a variation of what we already had on the Covenant side. Maybe some of them were slightly better or they may work better on some kind of enemies. But in the end, we just have a new variation of a pistol, a machine gun, a sniper, etc. But even with all of these things that are just okay, I really enjoyed the narrative and the new characters. It feels a lot like Halo 2, with small terminals all over the place showing a little piece of the lore at a time. Didact felt like a very good villain for the series, and the Prometheans had a lot of promise. All the flashbacks showing the Forerunners are great to fit this universe story. It was also great getting to know Dr. Halsey, who was the creator of both the Spartan program and the AIs that helped them. And even though it weirds me out a lot, the relationship between Cortana and Master Chief felt real, as well as the desperation of the latter to save his friend. I just don't buy the rampancy, as, for me, it just felt like as an excuse to create tension. But this game gave me an experience that I didn't have on any other one of the entire series. Glitches. I had two big ones during the gameplay. The first one was right in the middle point of the story. While I was defending a giant four-legged tank through a canyon in the desert, the scenario just didn't want to load.
Are we flying? Oh, the scenario didn't load.
I tried restarting from the checkpoint, going back and forward, holding up to the tank walking in the empty space to see if the next part would load. I had to reload the entire game. The second glitch was worse. Not because of scenarios not loading or things stopping my progress, it was just the sound that disappeared, which doesn't seem much, but it is the worst thing that can happen during the final scenes of the story. I had no idea if I could reload. At that point, I just wanted the game to end.
Where's the voice? So misguided. I'm going to dub this guy because they forgot to load the voice now, right in the end.
So, is Halo 4 good? Yes, kinda. I think that trying to make an experience closer to Halo 2 was the best idea of the game. The way the story was told, the characters, all of that felt good. But the game had a lot of things that were a great promise, just quite not there. Fighting the Covenant once again after 3 other games was tiresome. The new weapons were nothing special, and removing the grunts pled for mercy in a language I could understand was a letdown. The things that this game could be are what really bothers me. Not so much the glitches, but starting a new story, with a new studio, with a new console in the horizon, should have made for a new game. Instead, it stayed safe, with the same enemies, same kind of progress, and never going that extra step forward to make it really great. It is not a bad game. I really enjoyed all the time that this game worked well, but it pales in comparison to the original trilogy. Well, at least the 5th game of the series should be better, right? Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I stream on the Purple streaming servers every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, around 9:30 PM Eastern Time, depending on what time the kid goes to sleep. So, if you want to join me, feel free to do so. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment if you want to. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and see you all in the next video.